say 20% he is not going. 20% he would return. 80% he leaves.
We have a franchise tag alert. Franchise tag alert. Dak Prescott has been tagged by the Dallas Cowboys, obviously in an attempt to hopefully keep him around for another year to see if he can perform at the level he performed last year with Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore for one more year to see if he can earn that big old check. There's been stories that the Dallas Cowboys leaked out that they offered him the richest contract in NFL history in hopes to make the PR seem so bad that Dak would sign a deal. He did not. He is getting tagged. Now we get into the world of will Dak Prescott sign that franchise tag?
Well, now I think what's happening now is Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, are frantically on the telephone with Amari Cooper's representatives, and they're going to do a deal with Amari Cooper in the next 24 to 48 hours. They'll have a deal done with Amari Cooper, and Amari Cooper will come out of this being one of the highest paid wide receivers in football. I think that's the plan, and Jerry's really good at these times. Jerry can make deals. That's what he does for a living. He's an outstanding salesman, and I think that's part of this master plan. They had $75 million of cap room to go into it, and I do eventually think they'll get Dak signed to a contract extension.
When?
I think sometime during the period. I mean, look, where's Dak is? Dak now has a number that he can build 30% off of. Look, this contract's going to be rich. I just told somebody I think it's going to go over $40 million a year. I think he'll be the highest paid player in the league. Not that he deserves it, but the position he plays allows him to get it.
Okay, so let's say they don't sign Amari Cooper. Right now, it is being said that the Texans are shopping DeAndre Hopkins, who is, by the way, still a monster. Do you see any chance if Jerry can't get Amari Cooper locked in to bring in D-Hop? Does he have enough picks or weapons to get him from Houston? And where do you think Hopkins could end up at?
Well, you know, on the GM shuffle this summer, I reported there was a marquee wide receiver available throughout the league. I didn't want to say his name because I really didn't want to. I wasn't 1,000% certain. I knew it was, but I didn't want to spread that. And it was, at that time, it was Hopkins. And I do think they are interested in moving Hopkins. I think in the interest of their team, they feel they need Deshaun Watson's contract done, and Hopkins' salary may get in the way of all that. So, twofold on Hopkins. You're going to have to satisfy their trade demands, which will probably be a first round pick. And then you got to satisfy Hopkins on his new contract. So that's going to be expensive. So it's a double edge. I don't see Dallas doing that.